Good morning on this really cold February morning, and we hope you're...
Sunny.
Yes, for us there's sun, at least for a little bit. So these flowers, I have no idea what they are, but they grow in the winter for a few months like crazy. There's a bush that's just with hundreds of these, and I mean, if anyone knows what they are, I'd love to know. But I wanted to show them today because, well, they match my sweater.
They do.
There's not much color out there because, you know, most everything's dormant. But all right.
And look at how perfectly they match mine. Not.
Lovely, very lovely. So this is a story from long ago, at least for us. Actually 25 years ago, when my mother was still alive. And our daughter, Mira, was working at a restaurant downtown. And our downtown, Santa Cruz, has a lot of homeless people, like a real lot. You can walk down, the main street, and there's at least one homeless person on every block. It's really sad. But anyway,
Those whole encampments.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, that's now. But then it was just these people sitting on the, it's very sad. Mm-hmm. So we took my mother and our son, who was 10 years old at the time, downtown, so we could all experience Mira working and serving us breakfast. It was a lovely thing to do. And we got into the restaurant and we were sitting there looking at the menu, and this homeless man walked in. And Barry and I and our son didn't really notice. And he was standing quite close to the table. My mother, who loves people, and she was always wanting to make a new friend. And she looked at him with such a warm and inviting smile. And she said, "Good morning, sir. It's nice to see you." And she continued to smile at him. And he yelled at her. And he said, you shouldn't be staring at us. Nobody understands us homeless people. And what you're doing is very impolite. And he turned his back. And sat down at a table, and he had enough money to order a cup of coffee. My mother was not deterred or stopped. She said, every Tuesday I serve dinner to the homeless people at my church, and I thought you were one of my friends. And the man didn't turn around. And it's true. My parents, both of them, every Tuesday, would take food down to the church for the homeless, and rather than just serving the food, they always sat with them and talked to them and became friends with them. So that happened. We got our breakfast, and we were really enjoying watching Mira be a waitress. And then this man stood up and he came a little closer to the table, and he looked at my mother and he said, "You have no idea what your kindness has done to me. No one has treated me so kindly in such a long time. I had no idea how to respond. And thank you, ma'am. You've helped me so much."
Oh.
Do you remember that story?
I do.
I haven't thought about it in a long time, but that the power of love, and not to be stopped when a person bristles or doesn't receive it, but just keep beaming the love, because love has the power to transform. You like that story?
I do.
Aww.
I do. It reminds me of another little thing that happened to us also many, many years ago in one of our first classes that we used to do. I remember it was like an evening class. I remember there was a man in the back of the room who looked like he was scowling at us, like really unhappy with his arms crossed, like, what do you got to teach me, right? And we remember it was a class about love and about the heart and about vulnerability and about all these things. And it didn't appear to us that he got anything from it. And after the class, I forget exactly what happened, but we had judged him, and it seemed to us that he didn't get a thing. And as it turned out, his life was changed by that class, and we had no idea. He told us afterwards.
Oh.
Remember that?
That's a beautiful memory, Barry. Yeah. So, we never know how much our love and reaching out, and my mom was pretty simple. Just a smile and an extension of friendship. How much that can help a person.
Yeah.
All right, you have a song, Barry?
Yeah. A couple of weeks ago, we had a much needed vacation in one of our favorite places, Hana on Maui. It's Hawaii, untouristed, and we stay with a Hawaiian family who've been on this piece of property for 6 generations, and it's actually a gorgeous place. And they built this little cottage that's where the land sticks out into the ocean a little bit, like on a little peninsula, and the cottage, basically, we have ocean on 3 sides of us, so it's the constant sound of the ocean, which is so special to sleep to. And I was just sitting. I had my little keyboard, not this big keyboard, and I was just looking, and it can rain really hard, and then 5 minutes later, the sun comes out, and everything is warm. But during the rain, I was watching, and I just was imagining all the trees, just how happy they are in the rain. They stand there, they don't have umbrellas, right? They stand there and just drink it in. And then after the rain, another part of this little song is those beautiful tropical breezes that you can feel on your skin too. So here goes.
And now that it's really cold, it's good to remember.
Remember this, yeah.
It's pretty cold for everyone.
Yeah. It's like, for us, it was 34 degrees last night. It's cold.
It's cold
for some people. It's not bad. I see the trees drink in the rain, and all I want is to do the same. I feel the breeze caress my skin, and all I want is to feel it again. The ocean roar, it fills my ears, and all I want is for you to be here. My heart hungers for you. You're the warmth of the sun. I can't get my fill of you. In your love, we are one. My heart hungers for you. You're the warmth of the sun. I can't get my fill of you. In your love, we are one. I see the trees drink in the rain, and all I want is to do the same. I feel the breeze caress my skin, and all I want is to feel it again. The ocean roar, it fills my ears, and all I want is for you to be near. My heart hungers for you. You're the warmth of the sun. I can't get my fill of you. In your love, we are one. My heart hungers for you. You're the warmth of the sun. I can't get my fill of you. In your love, we are one. We are one. Take a moment, close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Next time it rains, imagine the trees drinking it in. Next time you see a homeless person, imagine that this could actually be a friend. Next time you judge somebody for how they seem to be, remember that this is a soul, a child of God, a beautiful being of light underneath the outer facade. All right, open your eyes, and again, thank you for being with us. Thank you really for being with us.
Oh, we're sending you all so much love. And remember the absolute power of love to transform. All right.
Yeah, have a wonderful week.